What's up, everybody? I'm back here for another episode here on Airbnb Rental Empire. I apologize, first of all, for the hiatus. A lot of things have come up. Anyways, as you guys know, I'm in the middle of a remodel on the other house. Then we had the holidays, then got COVID, and here we are in the end of January, and man, time just flies by. But during that time, also, a lot has been happening, and that's what I'm here to report today. Now I'm at a new property that I just took over right now. So in addition to the remodel, I have this house that's behind me, and this is the newest addition into the portfolio. And what I want to talk to you guys about today, again, is just how easy it is to get these properties under contract so that you can do Airbnb rental arbitrage. Now, I've been in the middle of this other remodel project, and at the same time, I have a system in place where I'm emailing every single property that comes up on the market that fits within my criteria. And now during that time, like in the last couple weeks, just when it rains, it pours. So I got this property, these people were open to it, and they came on board. Then I have another property that I actually signed the lease on today, which I'll be showing you guys in the next couple weeks. That one, the owner is doing some work there because that was one of the catches in terms of for me taking it over. And then the third property that I'm also taking over, that's going to be taken over in mid-February. Now, again, all of these owners, these were all through cold emails. I'm not even reaching out to anybody, calling them. You just have to get it out there. You can't catch fish if you don't have a line in the water. So to all you guys, if you guys are just sitting on the sidelines and wondering if you're going to do this or not, put together an email and send it off to homeowners or agents who are listing these properties that fit within your criteria. You're going to get something to stick, I'm telling you. I got 3 of them in the last 2 weeks. Even more than I really wanted in this small little time frame. But sometimes when you're given these opportunities, you have to take advantage of them, and that's what I'm doing here. So am I overwhelmed, and am I working long hours? You better believe it. But at the same time, it's going to pay dividends down the road, so I'm happy with that. Now, this property is actually really nice. I'll give you guys a walkthrough of this in a subsequent video, as I'm still finishing it up right now. But the owners had been living here, young couple with kids. They outgrew it. They had really done this place really nice to their satisfaction. So it hasn't been a rental property. It was actually an owner-occupied property, and they put money into it and treated it that way. So there's a lot of nice features. Has a heated pool, and they really did a nice job with the yard to kind of what would cater to a young demographic, which is typically what your Airbnb clients are going to be. Not always, but typically. Then this other property that I got that I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm taking that one over February 13th or February 14th. And that one, I actually got the owner to put in quite a bit of work in that one. I got the owner to pay, they're paying $4,500 in upgrades for the property that were mandatory to me. I told him, he emailed me, on my cold email. Then I went and met with him in person, and I could tell that he was obviously very eager to work with me. And I looked at it and I said, you know what? There's something I could have made it work. The price was good. The bedroom count was good, but there were just some things that were outdated, and I just had to have upgraded. And I just told him point blank, I said, look, I'm interested, but I need you to put in doors. So basically you had these very old small door leading out to the pool area. Which did not make it very conducive to like an indoor-outdoor living, which is what you're doing here in Southern California. So I got him to put in double French doors or sliding doors, depending on what I choose. I actually told him I'm going to run it through my guys. I'm actually going to decide on what doors are being put in, everything. I'm going to pay for it, and he's reimbursing me for it, up to $4,500, including in one of the bathrooms. We're going to be doing a light remodel in there because one of the bathrooms needs it. So, I'm paying the owner $100 more, $125 more per month than what he was asking, and he's putting in almost $5,000 in upgrades into the property so that I can Airbnb it. To me, it's a win-win. More of a win for me, but also a win for him. He's going to get a good tenant who's going to take care of the property, and he's going to get these upgrades done at a good cost. because I can do these things because I have guys that work for me. I can do these things a lot cheaper than any contractor would or something like that. And then we have the third one that I signed the lease on today, and that one also the owner is doing quite a bit in upgrades. I'm paying a bit of a premium on that one, but he's replastering the pool, which I'm paying an extra $150 a month for. This is something I've talked to you guys before on other properties. I've done this where I've told the owner, look, you got to make that pool upgraded, and that's what they're doing. He's upgrading the pool. He's putting in grass all in the back and gravel. Some of the landscaping needed some work. I just told him point blank. I said, look, I'm interested. I'll pay this, but the only way I'm going to take this property is if you make these upgrades. And again, he sees the light and he sees why that's beneficial to him, so he's going ahead and doing that, and I'll be taking that one over February 3rd. So between these three properties plus the remodel that I got going on, I got my hands full. But I wanted to give you guys this quick update and just a reminder that if you do put yourself out there, to get these properties, you will get them. I don't even call on these properties, so I could be getting probably double or triple the amount of properties that I'm getting. I just don't have time right now. So I'm sending cold emails and waiting for them to come back to me and show some interest, and then I'll communicate with them. So, if you guys want to get in this, especially right now with the way interest rates have been going, interest rates are going higher. I think that the bubble is going to pop, and at least the real estate market is going to soften here in the near future. So again, I just bought this one property, but that doesn't mean that I'm not interested in buying any other properties at the moment. I wanted to get one in there locked in at a low interest rate, which I did. But right now I'm looking to add to the portfolio strictly through rentals, through rental arbitrage. So I'm signing leases on all three of these. I've signed a 1-year lease with 2 subsequent 1-year options on the same terms as before. Part of the reason is I want to be able to lock that property in for an extended period of time if I choose, which I intend to. And B, with inflation running hot, I know now I can I have locked in the rate that I've negotiated. I've locked that in for the next 3 years. So that's very important. That's very important because I have gone through this recently. I just had to move out of a property. I think I'd mentioned this before. I had to move out of a property because the owner wanted to put his brother in there, or at least that's what he says. I'm not really sure what was going on there, but nevertheless, I was there for a year and then I had to move out of there. So right when this thing was rolling, I had to get out of it, which, prior to that, that's kind of what led me to doing these options. And, I'm going to be a lot better suited going into the future here for future cash flow for the next few years. Anyways, just wanted to give you guys that quick update. I appreciate you tuning in. I promise I'm going to have more content here for you guys. I'm going to show you guys the way in order to build that Airbnb rental empire, just as I have done, because it is very fruitful. You can make a lot of cash flow, and I think it doesn't take a lot of effort. And I think it really doesn't take a lot of effort for people to get involved. So there's a lot of people I know that are sitting on the sidelines and kind of monitoring it, thinking about doing it and this sort of thing. You just got to put one foot forward and take that step in the right direction. Start sending those cold emails or start calling, and you're going to get these properties. Thanks again, guys, and I'll be in touch soon.